Hello from Jones Onslow. We are thrilled that you took the time to press play and check out what we're up to. During this time of transition, we thought it would be a great idea to develop a video series to spark a conversation and to electrify your creativity. Our presenters come from all different backgrounds: gardeners, small business owners, moms, dads, kids, and some of them might even be your neighbor. To check out this video series, you can visit our YouTube channel at JOEMC TV. The nice thing is, you can learn at your own pace. So remember, you just have to press play and be ready to learn.
Hey guys, Meredith at Grants Creek Nursery. I had displayed this it's been a while back, but this is a large wine glass that someone gave me that's kind of just decorative, and I wanted to do something in it that was really different and kind of neat. And of course, succulents are a big thing right now, and I thought this would make a great container for a succulent display. So what I've done is I've taken some decorative black rock and then some jade colored rock, a bunch of wine corks that I have left at the house. I've got, actually there's a piece of fabric in here, like landscape fabric right in here. You can't see it. I've got the black rock on top of that to kind of hide it, and then another layer of the jade rock. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this Espoma cactus soil. This is organic and it's nice and fluffy. It's great for succulents and aloe and cactus, things like that. So we're going to fill that up, and I might have a little bit too much in there. And you'll see it's going to kind of cover up some of that jade rock, but that's okay because we've got some more down there at the bottom. And I've got a couple succulents here. This one is the Ruby Hearts. It's a hen and chicks, Symperbium. And then Green Wheel. So this one, which is the Ruby Heart, you can see it's got that really pretty red color in there. It's a gorgeous plant. We've got a little baby coming off the side. And then this is Green Wheel, and you can, see these are smaller, a little bit tighter, and they've got a little bit of maroon in them, and then there's a whole bunch of little babies starting to come off the sides of those two. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the big one, the Ruby Heart. There's a lot of dirt on the bottom of this, but we don't necessarily need all that. So I'm just going to slough this off on the side. I'll clean this up later. And just kind of get the dirt off of it, but you can see the root mass still hanging down right there. I'm gonna try and leave the little baby that's on the side attached, but if he falls off, no big deal, because we'll just replant him later. And then I'm going to take and put him in my pot. Let's get this guy out here. And just, you can move this around with your fingers, the dirt, and then just plop him right there. And there's really not a lot of space left. I'm going to kind of try and shove the little baby right there in the side. And if you break a little petal, don't worry, because they are succulents, they'll pop off very easily. But no big deal. Actually, I'm going to detach this guy. So we're just going to pop him off right there, and I'll probably replant him later. And then the Green Wheel. So since this one's got a whole bunch of babies off of it, we're going to take those off and kind of plant them around the side. Same thing, I'm just going to get the dirt off from around. And as I take these apart, you'll even see like this one came detached from the mother plant in the middle. No biggie. I'm just going to separate those off. And we've got the mother plant in the middle. I might just save her for later. So these, literally what you can do is just kind of take this root system that's right here, and I've got me a little mechanical pencil, and I'm just going to take that and push those roots right down into that soil. And they will take a hold and start growing. So we've got one, I've got 5 babies here, so I'm going to try and make it equal distance all the way around with the 5 babies of the green wheel. Kind of push those down in there. I've got some nice roots on these. So and if you get dirt in the crevices of your succulents, because that's going to happen, don't worry. When you go in to water them, a lot of that dirt will fall off. This is number 4. And number 5. And this one's got not only this little runner, but you can see all these little itty bitty roots that are growing out the bottom of it. So all those roots will take hold and they will not miss a beat. All right, so I've got this one all planted up. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this because I'm gonna go back inside and get some of that rock, the jade rock, and put it here in the spots where I have openings where the succulents are not at. And then I will take a final picture and post it up in the corner so you can check it out. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Of course, some of the dirt kind of sifted down through here. And as you water, don't be surprised that some of that does sift down. It's no big deal. It's still gonna look very pretty. And once these roots start growing through, you'll be able to see them as well. But just a fun little project. You can put succulents in almost anything. If you can put them in a drain pot, that's gonna be better. But if not, just make sure that you're not overwatering them, because succulents do like to stay on the drier side. So if you have any questions, give us a call, and I'll make sure that I pop a video, or excuse me, a picture of the finished product up here in the corner. So I went and got a few of the jade rocks to put in the top of it, in between the succulents. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, but you'll see a few right there in the top. In a couple of weeks, once it's rooted in a little bit, the succulents, what I'll do is I'll use the Espoma cactus fertilizer at half strength, and I usually mix that in my my garden watering bucket, and then I'll take a turkey baster and draw that out, and then just kind of put the water where I need it to go instead of having to pour it all through the plant itself. And that way I'm not making a mess, and there's not getting a whole lot of extra water in there that it doesn't need. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope to hear from you soon. Leave me some likes down below and let us know if there's any other projects you'd like to see. Have a good day.